Alright everybody, and welcome back. I got a few things to do this video. But first, what do we have here? You a tourist too? I guess you're not dressed like one. Whatever, just check this out. It looks like a magic circle. The Imperial Sorceress created a magical circle here. Hers to catch that dumb fool Eugene who captured the queen. Since it takes you to the 8th floor, it's a bit too hectic for the average person. But the confident adventurers were full of zeal. Especially because there's a major reward for his capture. If you got enough confidence, why don't you go ahead? Alright, and that was the major reason for for hopping on down to B8. So we'd have that little shortcut there, just take us right back to where we need to be. Anyways, I've got some other things to do before we continue our merry adventure. So I will see you guys in a bit. Alright, and here we are back at my worst nightmares. Got's Traps. Here for 2 rounds of this. Hey, you just comes at the right times as Ice presents to you Got's Traps Part 7! Ta-da! I just made one. It's be right out the oven. And it's called the Copper-Plated Trap. The trap Got showed you cheerfully was made out of refined copper. There was a relief that appeared on the there was a relief that appeared as Got's face distorted on the surface. How terrible. Aren't I improving on my artistic skills? My labyrinth constructions even be going well also. What the fuck? But I spent a whole 7,000 gold during such an important time. Come on, just pretend that you's paying 7,000s for a good cause. I just gives you these 14 magical stones if you breaks this. These magical stones can only be made if you has the vellums. And this will be called a full set of vellums made magic stones. My predictions be 70 times. That it be breaking in 70 times. Well, it is worth it for the 14 stones we'll be getting out of it, but 70 times, it's gonna be pretty rough. But thankfully, you guys won't have to watch it. Looks like you have no worries about carrying stuff because I dumped half the party. And here we go, copper-plated trap. And we're gonna go ahead and save state this. And well, I will see you guys when I'm done because I'm not gonna record all this. Yeah, see you in a bit. Just after you succeeded disarming the trap 70 times, the copper-plated trap was dented badly to a point that it could not function as a trap. Yay! My predictions be's dead on. It's broke after 70 times. Thanks you. Here's be your full set of vellum-made magic stones. You got a full set of vellum-made magic stones. I'm gonna make a super-duper special trap. So keep on trying. Oh Lord, I hate those. Alright, so what do we got? Officially, we got the Map Stone, the Spleen Stone, the Undept Stone, the Nirvana Stone, the Leap Stone, the Valhalla Stone, Megadeth Stone, which is a really good spell, Strain, Sarom, Parzeka, Poiska, Carcass, which is our Resurrection spell, Will, and Cathedral. This resurrects one person, and this resurrects one person, so I don't really know what the difference between those two are, to be honest with you. But anyway, we need to have 31 extra slots available, and I sadly believe we do. So guess what I'm doing? I'm doing 80 traps this time. I'll see if he's available already. Oh, gonna do it again? Nope. I'm actually kind of glad. I think we might actually have to go out of the dungeon and then come back in order to trigger it again, because we just did it, obviously, so... I'm not sure. I really don't feel like doing it again right now anyway, to be honest. So, yeah. Waiting on that one. But that is the last one we will be doing, most likely, because that is our 31 magical stones. And we don't even need this thing. Hand all this crap over. Dalek. You look like you can hold all this useless crap. We're not going to be able to give all of these. Let's just go ahead and get the spellcasters out. And learn us some spells. And then we're going to go on a little bit of a grinding spree. But this will probably be kind of a short video. So, yeah. I'm actually going to stop here. And I'll come back to you guys when we have everything arranged. See you guys in a second. Because it'll also help improve the video sync as well. Oh. Hello everybody, and welcome back. Well, actually, I just cut the video, so what the hell am I doing? Anyways, you may notice there's a little bit of a change to the party roster. Michelle will now be accompanying us as a bishop to pick up some of the spellcasting of both classes, priest and sorcerer. And we're under attack already by demons that look like Prince. Maybe that's just me. They remind me of Prince for some reason. Alright, so Michelle's bringing our party trust ranking up, so what we need to do is we need to kill a few things, bring it up to the next level. So I really want to get Assisted Spell, because that's a pretty good AA to get, and probably the last good one we're going to get in the entire game. Spoiler alert, I know. It just burned us a little bit. I went ahead and distributed all the spells. The best ones are, of course, Megadeth, because it's the band's name, and which is a really good damage spell to have. I don't think I can cast it right now. Nope, I'm not high enough level for that. Okay, so, and I got the 2 resurrection spells, and knowing my luck with that, it will burn whoever we try to resurrect, which, for now, is actually a good thing, because then we can complete Maria's quest. Yeah, these guys aren't too bad. But yeah, we want to go back up to B7 and level up a little bit, explore our newfound labyrinth, and see what we can get into. Usually there's magic stones and all kinds of stuff around labyrinths, as you guys remember, and there's also some cutscenes and stuff to go on, so. But one video, that's all I'm going to do with the labyrinth. Everything else I'll do off camera, if I do it at all. And I usually never spent that much time in the labyrinth when I played by myself. I found them to be rather boring. No, there was a chest in here earlier. I guess it wasn't a static chest. And there's a dragon. Let's go ahead and take out the dragon. I'm feeling a little... You're not a dragon. In fact, you're just downright disappointing. Stop wasting my time. Okay, since I disappointed you guys with our crappy dragon, let's go back up into the labyrinth. So we're just kind of exploring around, looking around, see what we can find up here, and having cutscenes apparently. Oh, it's you. An odd-looking priest stood in the darkness. His lips curled into a smile. The moonlight has led you and I to our encounter. My divination will bring you blessings and misfortunes. I'll request my free reading. Now, choose one of these piles of cards that have been doused in moonlight. I will take the left pile. Fate is hidden in these cards. With the moon's guidance, I shall divine your destiny. The priest pulled out a card. It was... My, how unfortunate. It is the Evil Fairy card. On the card there was a picture of a young fairy with a seductive look. You will soon hear the song of the Evil Fairy, but if you are careful you may be able to elude it. The priest laughed, his eyes becoming like crescent moons. Then I shall wait for the moonlight to guide you here at a more opportune moment. Yeah, we're going back downstairs. The Evil Fairy will take half of your gold. Or is it all of it? I think it's all of it. Chest! There better not be more dogs. Fuck, it's 2 Chimera. And we don't have deploy still. That's not good. That's not good, Mojo. But we need someone to die for our quest anyway, so let's get people killed. That's what we do. It's our profession. It does lower our trust though, so maybe it's not the best thing to do. But anyway, still haven't been able to show you guys the Chimera's breath attack and how devastating it is. You're gonna do it really crappy now that I, just built it up so much? You bastard. Okay, maybe it wasn't that devastating. But it could be. Leave me alone. Alright, let's test out some of our combined spelling prowess. We will dual teal. Yes, you will ride my lightning. Don't die, we're gonna teal you. Decent damage, and then she'll come and do it. Ding. Poop. That was craptastic damage. We will assisted shot, and we will do some other stuff. Someone has crap for damage. No. I just want the treasure chest. God, we need to get Michelle leveled up because she's a little bit behind everybody else now. What do we have here? Chimera's head. Which one of the 3? Anyways. Let's see what's in here. Teleporter. We do not want to get hit by that. Not in this place anyway. This is one of those confusing places. Questionable shield. I actually do not know my way around Sham Sanctuary without a map. So, being that having a map is rather difficult when I'm doing the Let's Play, it'll be interesting to see how that goes. But later. Is this gonna be the same creepy guy here? Yes, he's here again. He did the same things he did last time, but now he's gonna draw something better. My free reading. We go with the middle pile. What do you have for me? It was... interesting. This is the Queen's Guard card. On the card, a knight holding a large, beautiful sword is drawn, and in front of a castle at sunset was drawn. I am ordained to give you the blessing of all to anyone who draws this card. This is the one that increases all of our attributes by 1. Make henna even better. Power increased by 1. Wisdom increased by 1. Blah 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 blah. The night shall wait for the moonlight to guide you here at a more opportune moment. Okay. Moving along. Let's see what we can get into here. What are you? Giants? Indeed, giants and priests. I don't like those who give me my free reading. Spell cancel from you. Henna, do your thing. What's your big thing? Do some huge flame damage, that'd be nice. Though I'm pretty sure the fire giant doesn't get bothered by flame damage too much. It's like he wants to grope you and he holds his hand out like that. No. I don't think any of their spells are really that bad, though. Just annoying. So really not that much has changed since yesterday. That video I uploaded was actually almost 2 gigabytes in size. a little ridiculous, I suppose, but the quality was much, much better for the 2 people out there who actually watched it. So I'll probably continue to do higher quality videos from now on, because I can just put them on to upload and go to sleep, which is what I normally do. Let's see, same shit as before. Second verse, same as the first. Merle. Everyone has that really tight underwear in this game. No one in this game has chest hair. Boop. Let's see, Michelle still quite a bit. We got Ricardo almost about to level up again. Well, he never leveled up last time. He was the slow one who didn't level up. Staff and a giant's tooth. I'm hoping that reagent thing will work out for us. I, for some reason, have never finished that quest by getting the 31 reagents from Gots. So I'm a little antsy as to whether or not that will actually work. Hopefully it will. I don't want to have to go and have to hunt down every creature in the game and try to get his reagents. And I did that once, and it took forever, and I really don't feel like doing it. But at the same time, what kind of LP would it be if it didn't show you guys all the quests? At least all the basic stuff, you know? I'm still thinking about doing Ninetail. I don't know if I'm going to kill him. I never have before. Because I know you have to grind up quite a bit after the end of the game to have enough power to kill Ninetail. But I want to at least show you guys Ninetail. So, to show you guys what he is. I don't believe there's any other videos of Ninetail on YouTube. So I can be the first. But then again, I have to look. There might be videos of Ninetail on YouTube. It seems like something there would be a video of. What do we have here? Hello. Sadly, this is not the last labyrinth level in the game. I really didn't like the labyrinth levels that much. They seem kind of boring, and there's absolutely nothing interesting about them. They're just randomly generated dungeons that have nothing in them, really, except creatures to fight. But anyway, enough of my bitching. There is another labyrinth level in the game, not very far from here, actually. We're actually in the end slope of the game, believe it or not. Like I said, after B6, the game just sort of picks up and you're done in no time. Maybe that's just how I played, because I always zipped through the last few levels and ended up fighting the end boss way underpowered. And so you have this last big epic battle where you really feel there's a huge chance you could die, and it's pretty awesome. Looks like that should be something special, but it's not. I don't know. Nothing in the labyrinth has any purpose at all. I know that's, completely apparent to all of you, but still, it's worth saying again. It's Endlash. Been watching someone do a Let's Play of Kimmick? I don't know. It's a mod of Yoshi's Island, which is a game I played when I was a kid. I don't know. I found that game was really long and really hard when I was a kid, but watching Let's Plays of it, you wonder why you thought it was that hard. I don't know. I find a lot of games like that are like that. When you thought they were impossible when you were a kid, and going back, they were easy as hell. You were just young and stupid. Let's see. Ricardo leveled up. So that's our ultimate goal here, is to level everybody up once or twice. So we just go around, fight stuff, get stuff, hopefully find some chests that I haven't seen a single one of yet. Ninjas! And we got a surprise attack, so we get a free little run on them. We'll go with assisted shot. I can't assisted shot for some reason. So I suppose in that case we will lash. And we will attack! I have no idea why we can't just can't assist a shot and then lash. But okay. That worked out pretty well. Doink. I don't know if I'm gonna like Michelle in the party more than Ruai. But I heard that she made a pretty good bishop, and you know, she kind of rounds out everything, gives us a little bit more of this, a little bit more of that. And really, Ruai didn't do that much for us, to be honest. I mean, she had that instant kill thing, but we already have Kyo, who's so much better. So I don't know. I think we might be better off with Michelle, just for that little bit of extra spell fire. Fire spell. Spell power. Whatever. The extra healer, because Ruai was sort of a backup healer, but now we have Michelle to be our backup healer. She can heal and cast sorcerer spells. And identify our items. I forgot about that. We can identify our shit now. God damn. This guy didn't play around. Alright, we will double slash. Double slash! And we will assisted shot. Because we just want to get rid of these guys. Boom! Nice. Good old Henna. Can always count on her to bring the smackdown. Alright, do we actually have... yeah, we do have some unidentified crap. Let's go ahead and look at this. Save us some time. If it's anything good, we can just go ahead and use it. Alright, and we see we can go here to appraise. Michelle is being appraised. Very nice. Prime Shield. Created with magical powers. Your max HP is increased if its powers are released. Sounds pretty good. Who needs their HP increased? Ricardo's kind of lacking in the front row. Ultimately, our lowest is Michelle herself. But he's our front line dude, so we're going to go ahead and buff him up. Alright, that was 1 hit point. Oh, well, who cares? I'm not going to use it anyway. Appraising our staff. Silencing staff. Nothing useful at all. Well, at least we know. We know that we do not know. Damn greenskins. Spell cancel and attack. So I've been playing Rift a little bit. I got the free trial for that, 7 days, something like that. And I'm on my like 4th day and I'm already completely bored of the entire game. I was well, I guess I call myself a long-term World of Warcraft player. I'm a very old-school World of Warcraft player. I started pretty much when the game first came out, and I played until right before Burning Crusade came out. If that tells you guys anything about how long ago that was that I was a player. And I don't know, I just never really wanted to play again. MMOs just in general bore the hell out of me. They're a grind. I don't know, I don't have fun playing them. As I'm grinding in this game, I say that. It's kind of funny. But yeah, I don't know, I just found Rift to be really boring already. Like I just got out of the first area, I played a Defiant, I got out of the intro area, and now have some more quests and a bit more freedom, and the Rift gates are opening and everything, and I don't know, I'm already bored and haven't really bothered to play all day. Even though I've only got 7 days for my trial, I don't even really feel like bothering with it. I don't know, I think MMOs just aren't my thing. I really want to try Eve, though. I hear it's a little bit different. And it's sci-fi, which is something I've never done in an MMO before. All of them have been fantasy. I did Ultima Online, a little bit of EQ for a while, but I hated that game as well and didn't play it for very long. Played Shadowbane for a little while. You know, a lot of the older ones. And then there was WoW, and WoW was the first one that I actually ever liked. And I hear it's been noobified to holy hell since I left, so I don't know. MMOs just probably aren't my thing. I like local multiplayer is really good. Like I miss the Neverwinter Nights days when you could have a really good modding community and stuff like that. People always seem revolted at the idea of multiplayer in RPGs for some reason, unless they're MMOs, of course. But I don't know. I mean, role-playing games they started as multiplayer games with like Dungeons and Dragons and stuff like that, so I don't know why people oppose the idea so much. I guess they don't want a tacked-on multiplayer. Like there's talk about adding multiplayer for Dragon Age 2 and stuff like that. Well, Dragon Age 3, sorry. And people, of course, are very adamant that they do not want multiplayer in Dragon Age, which I can understand. And I kind of wish that BioWare would focus on other things for Dragon Age 3 besides implementing a crappy multiplayer, but it could be fun. You know, RPGs are very good team games. They have a very strong team element when you have the different classes that work together and accomplish their heroic goals and such and such. But I thought Dragon Age 2 was a rather disappointing game, so I really wish they would focus on something besides the multiplayer when they go into making the third game. I don't know. I'm pretty sure they're not going to make it at all like Origins was, though, so I probably shouldn't get at all excited for it. I don't know. Dragon Age 2 wasn't terrible, but I didn't finish it. I got bored. It was just combat everywhere, and really boring combat. And let's be honest, combat in role-playing games is never really the most exciting thing in the world. Like right now, what I'm doing, I'm not even talking about what's happening in the fucking game. I'm just going through the motions of doing this shit because you've seen it all a billion times. You know, combat in role-playing games really isn't all that exciting to me. But they usually have really good stories. When the strategy does become apparent, when there is a challenging fight and you have to think, then the combat gets fun. But when you're just going through monotonous combat over and over, it feels kind of pointless to you. And there was a lot of pointless combat in Dragon Age 2. You walk down the street, you're attacked by 85 mercenaries who appeared out of nowhere. But what hasn't already been said about DA2? It wasn't a terrible game. I really wanted to hate it because you had the whole set protagonist thing. So I was really against that game from the beginning, but it surprised me. It wasn't terrible, but it also wasn't good, in my opinion. It wasn't the quality we've come to expect from BioWare. It lacked a lot of refinement. And I don't know, I prefer Origins still. That's not to say Origins was their best thing ever. My favorite by them is Knights of the Old Republic, the original. And Baldur's Gate 2, of course, is a very good game. Something about Baldur's Gate 2, it really makes you feel like you're part of this adventuring team. You know, when you get done with Baldur's Gate and then play the sequel about halfway through, you really feel like, wow, we've come a long way. I don't know, it's like being at the end of a journey and kind of looking back, and it makes you feel all epic and stuff. Triggers. I hate when they throw the triggers in there. Mostly because I still have left and right confused sometimes, and I end up screwing it up. What was that stone we just got? It's a Krita stone. Master power up and fix fire damage. And I believe, yeah, I think this is the one we've been using this whole time. Is it? Yoing. No, apparently I didn't have it. I just mastered it. I wish I could master things that fast. Or anything at all, for that matter. Alright. End Lash. Doink, doink. Poor mage doesn't have a chance. He's just eliminated. Doink. They have his little pathetic one damage hits that can still one-shot you. But anyway. I don't know what I was really going on about there. It's just something special about Baldur's Gate, and before people think it's all nostalgia, I didn't play Baldur's Gate until after Neverwinter Nights it came out. And it was well into the 2000s before I ever played Baldur's Gate. I just think they're very well-made games, and there's just something special about them that you really don't see in other games. I can't really explain what it is. There's just something special about that game. KOTOR, of course, is a very awesome game as well. I hope the MMO won't be crap, but I really just wish they would have made KOTOR 3 instead of making an MMO out of it. But we'll have to see. I hope it'll be good, you know. I don't want any game that comes out to be bad. I never hope a game will be bad. Because, you know, more bad games, less good games for me to be able to pick up and waste money on. So, I don't really ever want any game to be bad. But, I don't know. I don't have high hopes because it's an MMO and I don't typically like those. I say we pretty much explored this entire place already. Nah, you're not who I want. Alright. Well, there's that place down lower, but I think we have pretty much explored this entire place already. It's kind of sad. We just kind of got here, and now we're done already. Well, that was the highlight of my day. Probably have about a 30-40 minute video on this one. Shorter than what we did. We just set a new record in the last video, for those of you keeping up. They're now at 10 minutes, and an hour, 10 minutes, and 10 seconds is our longest video. I don't know if you guys like the longer videos or not. I know they're a lot easier for me to manage recording, especially in a game like this. Now, splitting this game up into 15-minute intervals would be, well, that would just be a pain in the ass, so I don't bother. I figure this game's pretty long, pretty repetitive, so might as well just make the really long videos, get as much done as you can, and all that fun stuff. Yeah, I still need to finish watching Firefly. I'm not very good at watching movies. I don't have the patience. Well, it's a TV show, not a movie, but still, I don't really have the patience to sit down and watch a movie or watch a show. I usually get bored about halfway through it, but Firefly is actually pretty neat. I just don't make time to sit down and watch it. I used to try when I was going through the Labyrinth levels, I used to try to make a zigzag pattern in the map by running and hitting the left and right bumpers. Just boink, boink, boink. Okay, I think we're about done here. I'm not even finding many enemies to beat up anymore. And what do you know, we have no transfer potions. But I believe we have a spell. Possibly Leap that I can't cast. You son of a bitch. Well, ladies and gentlemen, look at what I've gotten myself into. I guess anyone can cast level 7. Okay, well, looks like I'm making a fairly long venture back out of here. Well, anyway, I'm going to go ahead and cut off the video here. And I will see you guys back in town. Have fun with your lives. Alright guys, I finally made it back to town, and this happened. Hey, wait up! You turned around to meet a warrior, to find a warrior you've never met. I remember this guy. Let me see that sword you have. He pointed at the hound sword. His eyes were shining as you handed it to him. This is it! This is the sword I always wanted as a kid. He looked at it from all angles and seemed excited. I can hear the screams of the monsters just by swinging it. Where'd you get this? I want that sword. You tell him about Helgamart and the auction. Well, hot shit diggity damn. A hound sword, huh? We can get it at the auction? I better save up. I'm gonna make me some money now. Thanks for telling me. I'm the red shooting star moving faster than anything. I will defeat evil, yeah. He was so happy he started singing. Helga's quest has been completed. Go to the tavern to get your reward. We will do that in another video because I cannot stand the thought of seeing her again. Alright, we have 3 out of 6 level ups, so let's go ahead and pop this up real quick. Ricardo gets a nice boost in HP, and then everything else goes up. He can cast spells now for some reason. I think I commented on that before when he first learned. And Michele. The loner elf. Alright guys, and I'm cutting off for real now. Anyways, I will see you guys next time, and as always, thank you very much for watching.